Season 1, Episode 4, Overdrive. Dio is not in the description. Gotta get through it. I'm still really into this theme song. Still my favorite part. I'm watching it from a different angle today, so I don't really know where to put my head. He's with somebody. Is that Arena? I like the fan guy who's like fanboying over Jojo. Of course he wouldn't remember. No, it couldn't be her. Of course she's matured. Why? She didn't even fully pass out. That looked so fake. Like she just purposely fell just to see if he would catch her. Arena seems like really desperate so far, and she doesn't seem to have any standards. Was he there for her when Dio kissed her? Blood! That's Dio? Is he wearing the mask? I would totally submit to him. Why is he being pushed in a chair? He's walking with a cane. I feel like Jojo's really just an old man at heart. Unlike Dio, who's young and restless, and probably gonna live forever now that he's immortal. That reaction. Just sees a guy in a hat eating a sandwich, and it's like, end of the whole world. Maybe he's from episode 1, he kinda looks familiar. He looks similar to the ogre guys. How does he know that? And I enjoy where I paused just saying. But how did Jojo not obtain the mask's power, but Dio did? Is it because Jojo put his blood on it? I'm still really confused on how many masks there really are. I'm still really confused about that. And no one has clarified. Like, not even a little bit. Perhaps it'll unravel. Perhaps. Let's hope. I'm glad we got to see a little bit of Dio so far, but I know the episode isn't going to be centered around him. I'm totally fine with that. How can he even lift a rock? He somehow puts some form of magic in his arm to make him resist the vampiric something, whatever vampiric powers were in the mask. And now he can lift up a rock. How interesting. I can't lift up a rock, so I guess that's 1 point for Jojo. For just one. Love how it's just sprinkling. I think that's another thing I don't like about Jojo. Like, how many times does he have to say one question at a time? It's not just in this scene either. It's like Jojo doesn't really like to listen. He tends to just do whatever he wants. I mean, Dio did that too, but like he's still aware of his surroundings when he does stuff, usually. At least that's what I've seen so far. Changing the destiny like every episode.
私は君の横隔膜を指で突き、そして特別な呼吸法にしたのだ。特別な呼吸法？呼吸
Those noises that he was making. I like this guy. I know his first name's Baron, I don't know his last name. He kinda reminds me of the Baron from The Cat Returns. Pretty much every character that is named Baron has always worn a top hat. If anyone knows why that is, let me know. The build-ups to the whatever is happening. Not the froggy. Sendo. I don't know if that shot was meant to be of Jojo, but it looks like what Dio used to look like before he became a vampire. Except with the eyes and the hair. Is he just thinking about it, or is it just mid-animation? I wonder. Dio is the mask's master. Now I really need to know how many masks there were. I thought Jojo would be the master of the mask because he put his blood onto it. But then Dio used it after some vampire-ish thing choked him and turned him and then turned to ash. I feel like I missed a really important detail. That name. Don't destroy Dio. She's just holding the cane like, yo, you ready to go? And he's like, no, darling, I got it. This random stranger told me that my destiny has changed for all of humanity. I kind of appreciate the show a bit more now that I'm on the 4th episode. Like, Jojo doesn't piss me off as much as he did in the first episode. So that's progress, if you ask me. I still don't like him, but I'm at the point where I can tolerate him because I know this is technically his bizarre adventure. Does she not understand? Of course he won't. He's too gentlemanly to bring a woman into the story. Ooh. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to see him other than in that one scene when he was in the chair for some odd reason. So his powers aren't permanent. Does he just have to devour humans to continue living? Is that what he means? Because that's just vampire logic. They still never even clarified that he's a vampire. The master of the mask. And the mask looks pretty broken up by now. I don't know, the mask is really getting to me, and I need to know if there's more than one, but it seems like there's just one. All I want to know is, why did Jojo put his blood on the mask in that one episode? And his hair is getting longer. If I had to change anything about Dio, it was going to be his hair length, because long-haired anime boys are the best. I need to know what type of vampire he is, or if he is one, because I'm a vampire nerd. Love it. 1 week later. Dio's just having this meditative, magical moment underwater. He's just like, I need to sit under this bridge underwater. I don't have time to do anything else. I don't like Jojo, but I don't hate him. I feel like if I don't warm up to him, I'm just gonna hate the entire series, so I still don't think he's a gentleman. He was a little gentlemanly with Erina by not involving her, but at the same time, it's just like judging her competence based on like not even seeing her for like 7-ish years. I hope he sees Dio soon. I still don't get it. They haven't established like what the powers of the mask really are. They just know that they turned Dio into a monster that was immortal. Suddenly the Baron comes in and he's like, nah, I cursed the mask. And then last episode, before the daddy died, he was like, oh, this was your daddy's mask or something like that, I think. Was I too focused on Dio that I missed like a huge plot point? I don't know. So a member of the team of the archaeologists deemed the mask as cursed. The only way it would make sense to me at this point is if Dio's father or Jojo's father, one of the two, had been on that team. I miss Dio. I know he was just in the last scene, but I still miss him. Poke. That was his daddy. So my whole daddy theory is kind of being expanded now. Either the mask makes you into a vampire, which is the most logical explanation, but I'm really mad they hadn't said it out loud yet, because it's really obvious at this point. There hasn't been actual proof. Like, so far, whoever is cursed by the mask gains a power where they need, and if they want to keep the power, they need to keep eating humans. Being a vampire isn't always a curse. The Baron's explanation did help me a lot. I don't even know, man. I feel like I'm over-analyzing this mask way too much. Dio's first target. I hope that's not his last target. Common power is what both heals and what causes this curse. It seems the balance of them is what cures it, but the imbalance is what is causing it. I wonder if Dio knows that. I love Baron. True. True. Zoom punch. If it's sensitive to emotional disturbances, then I could not use it. But I feel like Dio's like he's always got a mood. So why doesn't that, is that what's messing up his power and making it weaker? His emotions? Resembling? So many people calling him a gentleman, and he didn't even say goodbye. He was like, I can't involve her in this. He didn't even say it out loud, he just thought it in his head, and then just left. But he's still a gentleman, right? No, he's not. He is not. Maybe one day he will be, but at this point in his life, he's not. Definitely not. Are you really doing this for her? Is Dio here? I personally think Dio has like a soft spot in him. He just didn't have the life that Jojo had as a child. Yeah, Jojo, if you're gonna be so gentlemanly, stand aside like, this ain't your fight, man. No. Sorry, man. That face. Finally, they said vampire zombie. I had a feeling it would be one of the two, or both. How he's under Dio's control, I'm not sure, and why Dio isn't under the control of whoever turned him, I'm not sure. Maybe it's because they were, you know, extinguished. Baron is smart. Definitely my second favorite character so far. Ooh! You can tell that Dio is controlling him just because of how many knives are coming out of his body. That makes me very happy. I officially love Baron. He's just got a bottle of wine, pouring the wine like, I got this. Watch and learn, Jojo. Watch and learn. And with his silly little mustache too, it's like, I like him a lot. I mean, somebody needs to teach Jojo. And if anyone's gonna teach Jojo how to be a gentleman, it's gonna be Baron. Ooh. This is kind of ironic because today I had a lot of breathing issues. So I feel like Baron is giving me a pep talk on how to like do deep breathing more often because that's something I struggle with sometimes. Really like Baron. I'm just very passionate about this character. I love Baron. And I love Dio. Kinda wish they were on the same side, but that would be just too much to handle. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this is going. Love Baron. Just love how he's got like both hands with alcohol in it and he's like, my Hammond energy just smashed this monster's body, guys. Can I just get like at least a good job from somebody like Jojo? Like, thank you for showing me how to do that. No, Jojo doesn't say thank you. And without spilling the wine. You melt his entire brain. Just so nonchalant about it, like, just melt his brain. I'm gonna keep drinking this wine, and, you know, we'll meet up next week and talk about it. Like, I got some wine to drink. Okay, Jojo? That's the only way to destroy a vampire. Interesting. So, yeah. Baron seems pretty logical. He seems pretty... He's like the voice of reason. And, like, I feel like that's what has been lacking in the past few episodes. And now I feel like Baron's like your new daddy. And I just hope that he makes Jojo a better character. And maybe, just maybe, he'll be able to have, like, a confrontation with Dio. It must be done. He just throws the wine, doesn't spill a drop. Jojo cashes it with his really, really large hands. Not only do you have to kill this zombie vampire thing, but you have to do it. And if you steal a drop of my goddamn wine, I will end you. One last lesson. Aww. Dio and Baron are kind of tied. in terms of my love right now. Dio is great and all, but Baron, he gets it. Like, he gets it. I really hope that Jojo can do this one thing, not spill Baron's wine, so that he'll stay. But if he does spill it and he abandons him, I hope he goes over to Dio's side. I love Labyrinth. Almost. Wait, did he actually light that on purpose? Jojo. Just when I start to not hate you, you start to act dumb again. Listen to Baron. Baron is so wise that I really don't want him to leave, so if he spills that wine, I'm gonna be really upset. To be continued. Really enjoyed this episode. I still really enjoyed Dio, but Baron has kind of caught me on his charm. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, basic, YouTube. Crap.